She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man.
I have one, two, I think my house is haunted. Not even joking. Okay, so I'm a sophomore in high school, and I usually do wear glasses. I'm pretty blind. I'm not that blind, but like I do need glasses to see from far away, right? So, um, the glasses I had, um, they were really outdated, meaning that they weren't really working for me. Every time I put them on, they weren't really a help, and like I just stopped wearing them, and like I wasn't wearing glasses. So I needed new glasses, which are these now. But like you know how like it takes 2 weeks for them to actually put my prescription in the frames and like give it to me, 2 weeks later after the um the appointment where they dilate your eyes and stuff, like whatever. So um I needed glasses, and I started off the school year without them. So I would always have to take pictures of the board in order to see what my teacher was actually teaching. So geometry is um, probably one of the hardest um, classes I have so far. So not having glasses in that class really takes an effect on my grade because I'm behind, or I was behind on, copying down the notes and actually trying to learn what he was trying to teach us. And my geometry teacher, he always noticed that I would take pictures of the board. And so, I mean, he knew I was blind, but it got to the point where he was concerned. And so he came up to me one day and told me, like, hey, like, do you, like, do you need to move up to the board? Like, can you see fine? And, like, I told him, like, yeah, like, I'm pretty blind. Like I told him that I needed glasses, and then he was like, well, you need to get glasses, like not just for this class, like for every single class, because you know you can't see. And then I was like, okay. And so after that I told my mom, and I told her like, yeah, I should get glasses. And so she made an appointment, and then so like he would always come and check up on me about my glasses. And so like he would ask like, oh, like, did you go to your appointment yet? Like, are they on their way? He was like pretty concerned. So I would always update him every time he asked me. So finally I got these glasses, I want to say 2 days ago. 3 days 2 days ago. I got these on Wednesday. Today is Saturday, so like 3 days ago. And I think on that, no, not on that day, on Thursday. So Thursday, he was like, hey, you got new glasses. And then I was like, no, he was like, hey, you got glasses. I was like, yeah. So Thursday is when he actually like knew I got glasses. And then Friday, which was yesterday, the weirdest thing, oh my gosh, it's just, I don't know how to feel about this. It's like, it's so awkward and like so weird coming from a teacher, but like, let me just explain. So, he basically, I was absent some days at school. And so I came to him to try and get like some makeup homework, or like, anything I missed type thing. So I went up to him and I asked him, and then so he told me, yeah, like, um, you missed blah 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 and this and that. So he was printing out some of the papers that, like, some worksheets I had missed and that I should do and get them signed from him, technically. So yeah, he was taking out my makeup work, and while he was doing that, or was it that? Yeah, so there was this thing like we were supposed to turn in, and so um yeah, and so while he was doing that, they were turning in some things, like the students, because like he had a basket on his desk, and like they were just coming, like because the bell had already rang, people were leaving, so he had a basket for the homework or like the classwork that we needed to turn in, and so I was like, oh, we need to turn that in, and then so I took out my backpack. And I was like looking for it, but I was like, wait, hold on, what are we supposed to turn in? So I look over, and I guess he saw that, and I look over at the basket, and I was like, oh, and I didn't have these on. I was like, oh, okay. And then so like I, took out whatever I needed to take out to turn in, and so he was like, why don't you wear your glasses all the time? These. And I was like, nah, like I was like, nah, nah. Like, I just use them during class. And y'all, what he said next, I don't know how to feel about it. About it. About it. I don't know how to feel about it. He was like, why? You look really pretty. I don't know if I'm exaggerating, but coming from a guy teacher, when you say that to a student, I mean, it's hard to not think of the wrong way. So, I don't know how to feel about that. Maybe he was just being nice. But like, think about it. He said, you look really pretty. As in, I look really pretty with glasses on. Bro, this is so weird. I don't know, maybe I'm blowing this out of proportion, or maybe I'm overthinking, or maybe I'm right. Like, it's just, I came out of that classroom feeling so, like, confused and weird, and like, is that normal for someone to say? Like, for a teacher to say to a student, especially a guy teacher? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't freaking know. This is the weirdest thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah. Well, and the thing is, I think he knew that what he said was kind of taken the wrong way, because as soon as he said that, he kind of was like silent and like didn't really say anything. And so I just smiled. Like when he said that, I was just like, I just brushed it off, laughed a little bit, and then I left. But that was just really weird and really awkward, and it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, if you guys want to, share what you think down below, like, feel free. Like, I honestly want to hear some feedback, because, like, I haven't told anyone this. I haven't told my mom or anyone I'm close to. None of my friends. I haven't told anyone. So, this is legit something, like, I'm, like, is that real? Like, is it something that is wrong, in your opinion? Like, do you guys think that it's something wrong for him to do or say? Or do you think it's just a compliment and I should just take it and leave it? I don't know. But that's my little mini story time. But it's just, I don't know. I feel so weird, and it's like so fresh too. Like this just happened yesterday, and it's what the hell. So yeah. Bye, peoples.